Merry Christmas! I hope you're all doing well and had a very wonderful Christmas day. Or are having a wonderful Christmas day. Excuse me, just one sec. I left my CPAP on. Yeah, sometimes it gets turned on. I just thought today, instead of doing another diabetes video, that I give you my recollection of Christmas that was always in our place. My mother really always made sure we had a good Christmas. I don't think we really got that great gifts all the time, but we had a good Christmas. And I can remember in my I'm thinking it was probably grade 3 years old, that I kind of remember, really sort of remember my first Christmas. I obviously had them for 2 other times, but you really aren't there. I wanted a big wheel. Now, this big wheel was different than, the bikes they have now. It was kind of like you sat in a big kind of saucer and you had 2 big wheels that you would turn and you could go down the street, and I wanted that so bad. And I remember Christmas morning, I got up and went into the living room, and there was this big parcel. Like, it was a fairly good size. I could understand why they stopped making these things. But there was a big parcel, and I went berserk when I saw what it was. I never thought I would ever get it, but I got it, and I can remember having fun with that. It was only for about a year, and then I was sort of too big for it. I was a big kid anyway. But that's sort of my first Christmas remembrance. It was fun. Then sorry, this just wants to keep ringing all day. I'm forced 9, I'm fine. But I can remember decorating our tree, and in my later life, being at home in Christmas with my mother, she went the route of getting an artificial tree. And okay, fine. And she started, I guess because my nephew was younger, she wanted to do a character tree. And she had all these cute little characters. There were Walt Disney characters, there were Sonic, the Hedgehog character was all, and she always decorated the trees so well. Me, she would never rest. She'd be watching TV while the tree was up, and she'd go and change things around. But the tree was always spectacular. And we always got, the funny thing, and I'm sure all of us have had this happen, but she would remember and all of a sudden disappear and sort of throw something in a box and throw it up to us and say, here, in my room, I like to watch my own TV shows. And she got me, it was relatively cheap TV. It wasn't, cheap, I shouldn't say that, inexpensive TV. But I was using my stepdad's black and white. And I would sit there and watch it, and then she got me a color one. And that, now I shouldn't, memories go back, and it was all materialistic. And you should be totally materialistic. Yes, it's great now that I'm older to see younger kids opening up the gifts that they want, but you have to go back to the true meaning. And I don't care if you're Christian or not Christian or whatever your faith are. I think you need to go back and do your best for mankind. I've always thought, and I never was able to do this, and I don't think I'll be able to do it, but go down and work in the soup kitchen, or something along those lines. If, 1 year I'd like to go and give out blankets. But we need to stop thinking of so materialistic, and all the jewelry that comes out around Christmas, and so many people feel, oh well, the only way you love me is by giving me the biggest, most expensive gifts. I can remember in Edmonton one Christmas, I got clothes, and I needed clothes, but it was kind of okay, that's fine, I'm mature now, I don't need the toys, some of the toys I played with the kids that were around, but you know what, I didn't really need a whole bunch of gifts. I also found that following my own beliefs are important. Being Christian means that I have to love my neighbor as myself. And that's a reason why on these videos I don't make judgments about people. I may make judgments about treatments or products, but I will never make a judgment on a person. It's not my place. I may help that person along the way and change their thinking, but, that's what I think Christmas every year brings out the best of me. And have I been the perfect human for the year? No, I haven't. And I'll be the first to say this. But Christmas always brings out the best that, okay, we celebrate, we passed another year, but we work on doing better for the next year. I hope you all had a very good Christmas, whatever you want, and if it was Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, and I'm not sure of the rest, but whatever you believe, keep doing your best for that faith, and no one should tell you any difference. So, I said it yesterday in the short video, but Merry Christmas, enjoy yourself, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.